What is going on, guys? Radies here, and in this video I'm going to be talking with Sid about how he got started in real estate, how he became an investor. If you haven't checked out the previous videos, make sure you do so. We got some amazing ones with Umar.
Yeah.
And yeah, Sid, why don't you tell us, how did you get started in real estate? Because you've seen a lot of success. How did you start? Where did it all begin for you?
So I've seen a lot of struggles when I came to Canada to study. Like I took crazy amount of student debt. Like I took probably 40 grand myself and 40 grand my brother just to come here and study. And then we had a challenge of passing with good grades, getting an amazing job, getting paid well and all that stuff. But once that was said and done, there was pretty much no challenge in life. And then we are like, what is the next big thing that will like drive us? You know, what's the next big thing that will push us to the next level? Like, what do we want to do next? I would love to give this credit to my brother because he's the one who found that we can do something out of real estate. I think like it was 2019 September when we came back from Europe after attending Tomorrowland and then doing like a small Euro trip. It was like a fun journey, and after that my brother locked himself in the room. We were in downtown Toronto. He wouldn't come out to parties. He wouldn't come out to have fun. He was just busy reading books. And then he slowly realized that he wants to get into real estate. And I was like, okay, I won't come in your way. You can do it.
Yeah.
Why not? If you think this is your passion, why not? Yeah. And then he slowly started attending all the meetups on the weekend. Like both of us are software developers, so we have our 9 to 5s. And then after 9 to 5, we would want to relax and have fun on the weekend. But I saw this drive in him where even on the weekends, he would pay a few $100s just to go and attend seminars from like gurus, like mortgage brokers, agents, and like big flippers who were like giving out knowledge, like 2-day seminars. So that's how he got into it. And then one of these days, he pulled me and he's like, okay, there is like a meetup. I also kind of had an idea of what he was talking about, but I didn't really think it was real or it was doable by a normal average Joe, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was doable. After our work, like we work in Mississauga, we live in downtown Toronto, we work in Mississauga. After Mississauga, my brother goes like, okay, I bought some tickets for this meetup, Andrea meetup, which is held by the biggest flipper in Ontario called Sean Allen. So he's like, okay, we have to go there. I'm like, okay, why not? Like, let me also get a taste of it.
Yeah.
So I go with him to the Andrea meetup, and then I see this guy named Kellen who is telling his story. He's also coming from a software background, and he's telling how he started. He had literally nothing. He bought a duplex, flipped it, not even flipped it, he burned it. And then he's living in one unit, renovating the other, and he just did the bird process, pulled out his money, bought another property.
Yeah.
Now he has like a massive portfolio and he doesn't have to work for anyone, slowly.
Yeah.
So that kind of sparked the light in me, and I was like awestruck, and I was like, damn it, this is real. Like, it's not real. Like, if you are the biggest flipper or if you are the biggest guy in real estate, only you can do it. Anyone can do it if you put your, if you put your mind to it. And then I heard Matt Piche's presentation, and there was Matt McKeever there as well. These guys just blew my mind away, and I was like, okay, these guys were like average people, just like us. And if they can do it in the span of few years, like obviously we can do it too.
Sure.
But the question is, how much effort are you willing to put? Like, you need to be willing to go above and beyond, and that's how you get there. So that was kind of the start of our journey. And then slowly we started going, like, I also joined my brother for every single meetup. We would go to Burlington, London, Windsor, Austin would host his meetups in Toronto. We would go there as well, meet as many people as possible, because we realized that network is everything in real estate.
Yeah.
Because you will run into a million problems.
For sure.
Running into problems is inevitable. You'll run into a million problems. But the funny thing is, your network should be so big that I'm pretty sure at least one person in your network would have run into the same issue.
Yeah.
So you don't have to, create the wheel. You don't have to solve the problem, solve the solution. You just have to find the person and just take advice from him. So that's where I understood that your network should be big. You need to know as many people as possible.
Yeah.
So we started networking, we started getting to know people, what strategies do. Every guy has his own strategy. So what strategies do they implement to like make money out of real estate or build a massive portfolio? So we decided let's do that. And then the idea of student rental and making so much cash flow always fascinated us, because we knew that in the beginning at least you need a strong backing. And what can back you more than just you getting $1,000 or $1,500 passive, you know, every single month falling in your account? That's like the best thing. Like you can make more moves.
Yeah.
For sure.
So we started looking near the University of Windsor at that time. University of Windsor market was super hard, like super hard.
This was last year.
This was last year. I think it was like November. So I spoke to my bidding were crazy. I spoke to my landlord, my previous landlord. He has like a massive portfolio of 10 student rental.
Oh wow.
He's like a millionaire. You wouldn't even believe he's a millionaire. He'd be running around in, you know, paint all over his shirt on a cycle, and you're like, this guy's a millionaire. You can't even believe that. So we just contacted him. We had like a very good relationship with this guy. So we were like, okay, which property do you want to sell next? I'll buy it. So in November, he was selling us this property for what, 270,000?
Okay.
And since we were like newbie investors, we were like haggling for 10 grand, 5 grand here and there just to lower the cost basis. And then this guy took off to go to China for like a month. He was supposed to come back in December, but he doesn't come back until like end of January.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So when he comes back, we gave him an offer of $320,000. He accepts the offer. So do you realize that it went from 270
to
to 320
in like a month.
No.
in like 2-3 months?
Because
Wait,
it's
in November.
September
Oh,
to
no.
January.
Oh right, yeah.
So yeah, so from September, October, no, it was like
September,
it
January.
was like
4
October,
months.
November
Okay.
to Jan, February.
Like 2-3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 50k.
Yeah.
2-3 months.
So
Oh, there's a title and thumbnail.
yeah.
No, wow.
50k lost. Newbie investor loses 50k.
Yeah, there we go. That's why you clicked on the video.
Yeah.
And then, so you guys ended up buying that one?
We put
So-
offer for 320.
So we all put an offer for 320
That's what
in
it is.
February. So if you realize that it went from 270 to 320 in the span of what, three to 4 months, barely.
Yeah.
So if I was a wise investor, I would have paid him the extra 5 grand, just picked it up, pushed the closing date and just sold it to someone else
Yeah.
Yeah.
for 50 grand profit. I don't even need to close on the property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't work that way because I was a newbie investor in the beginning and I was learning. So the day we gave him an offer of 320 grand, he got another offer for 355 grand.
Oh my god.
And I didn't want to come in the way of that because like I want a win-win situation, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't want him to take my offer for 320 when he's getting 355. So he gets an offer for 355, but turns out it had conditions, vacant property conditions. So that didn't work out. And then Austin kind of helped him. Get like one of the investors who was looking for a student rental to get that property for 350 grand.
Oh wow.
I don't know if you know him, Tanush.
Does he go to Austin's events? Maybe we've seen him around, yeah.
Maybe you've seen him around. So, like one of our buddies in the network gets the property for 350 grand. No wholesale fees, no nothing, straight from the seller, 350 grand. And then when I finally meet this guy who I haven't even seen, who got the property, he is so happy to meet me. Because he's like, you got me that property, I don't even know who the hell you are, you found the deal. I was like, buddy, we are now brothers. So we get him that property, and then Austin and us, like we kind of spoke to him and figured out which property do you want to sell next, because this guy has like 10 properties and he's trying to liquidate his portfolio.
Oh, okay.